Hello. And welcome to the video. So, right, what this tour is going to be, it's basically a kind of recreation of Jurassic World. If it's not well decorated, it's because I just started it yesterday, but I added a lot of dinos that have proof of actually being in the park. But there are also some dinosaurs in this park where the only proof of them being in the park. Well, no, I meant there's some dinosaurs. One, maybe even two, I'm not sure, species. But I added just for fun. So, over here, I added some fountains. Oh wait, let's pause. Fountains. Innovation Center. And you walk here. See the Velociraptor painting, another one. Hammond statue. Main Street I did. But here I had to improvise because I wanted guests to be able to walk through here, so I had to use the Jurassic Park gate. Although I wished it was a Jurassic World version, but it's what I had to work with. And here there's a T-Rex statue. And another one. I was originally going to have compies in here, but they kept somehow clipping out, so it kind of bothered me, obviously. So I just removed them entirely. So here in this viewing gallery, let's see. Oh, right there, actually, Rexy is there. And then when we come in here, there's a log with the better view, in my opinion. Isn't that pretty cool? And then if we go around here, you can see part of the monorail station, by the way. If you go over here, see if there's enclosure. 2 herbivores in it. I'm think Stiggy Mylock and Montosaurus, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's a Montosaur and Stiggy Mylock. Stiggy Mylock, I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. That's useless info. Anyways. And then here in the hotels. Oh, yeah, there's one running. Get a better view of them. This is basically supposed to be like the VIP of villas that you could see on, I think, some versions of the map for it. And here, I decided to do it as like a little reference. If you go in this dome, you can see it. And I'm added an abandoned visitor center. Let's see if we can find some. I don't know what to put here, so. Wow, this view sucks. Well, it's supposed to be Monolophosaurus, but you cannot even see them. So. Oh. Yep, that was the T-Rex. Sorry. Over here, I didn't know what to put here. It's pretty empty, so I put these statues: Stegosaurus, Triceratops, and T-Rex. And then up here is just another alleyway that leads to the T-Rex enclosure. I need to fix this. Oh, no. So yeah, this is another shortcut into Main Street. A little seating area so people would realistically be able to enjoy their overpriced foods or drinks. Added a planter here with a spino. I think it's Spinosaurus. I'm not sure. And then more shops, more shops, more shops, more shops. I didn't know what to put here, so I decided to just add this because it looks nice, in my opinion at least. So then, I think I'm gonna go this way here now to just get it over with. Now for seating area for the overpriced meals. Then lagoon. See if we can find it. The mosasaur. Oh, it's right there. Ow, my ears. That's loud. I think it's about to eat, actually. Well, then we just picked the perfect time. Wait, for the thumbnail, I already got it set up just for this moment. No, this way. Okay. Sorry for the delay. I just got the perfect opportunity and I didn't want to miss out on it. So then, here are the more seating for, once again, overpriced food. More viewing spots. So I'm gonna now go back around so we can continue the tour of the park. Oh, by the way, I added this as a little reference. I added the IMAX theater. I tried matching the colors as best as I could. So now, when we go this way, now, just to clarify right now, although some parts are, although most of this is pretty much a recreation, some parts I decided to just put whatever, because just for fun. And those guys look exactly the same. Mauler twins. Who's the clone? Who's the original? We may never know. That jump scared me. So in this suspicious alleyway, there's another dinosaur enclosure. Here, Triceratops. Toro. For some reason, he's always sleeping. And then these two always just watch. Unless one gets hungry. Oh! Well, we just missed a perfect opportunity to see him eat. This bothers me, the way it's crooked. And here, the Pachycephalosaurus enclosure. Where are they? It's so annoying that they're all scattered. The one time I decided to record this, because every other time they're all walking in a perfectly beautiful line on the water, like in the water. So I don't know why they're all deciding to sleep right now, the moment they're on camera. I guess they're camera shy. So I think I'm pretty sure that's just a hatchery. Up here is another enclosure, herbivore enclosure. You might have already seen it. Oranosaurus. Because once again, I didn't know, I just felt like putting it here. So it's not a one-to-one recreation, it's more a recreation combined with whatever I wanted to put. So, back down here, never possibilities to view the Tyrannosaurus. And then Main Street once again, but I'm going to assume you've already seen it, so yeah, unless you skipped ahead, which shame if you did. Shame. So more shops, more buildings. For the buildings, I just clicked randomize for the color and the style until I found one I really liked. A restroom, because when you gotta go, like Ian Malcolm says. Now we'll save that area for later. Oh, once again, that bothers me. So this area up here is kind of like a view of this carnivore enclosure. If you could see it. I'll go in depth later on what is in it. So, entering the zip line. We'll come back here right after, though. Okay, so that was a cool little shortcut. Okay, so we're back. I'm just gonna not even walk on the path. I'm very impatient. So here, you might have already seen Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus, because I didn't know where else to put them. I just felt like putting them. So here. More seating to enjoy your overpriced food that you paid 10 times the price for. An enclosure that we'll get to later. The hotels next to the Mosasaurus Lagoon. Like the luxury hotels. Now I want to go into focus here, since the Monolophosaurus enclosure, that was a terrible review. I assume everybody would agree. So that's why I added a bit of a shortcut just for myself. Of course, the visitor wouldn't actually be able to go here. But yeah, you can get a better view now, at least. Now, for realism purposes, let's go back. So back near the Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus enclosure, there is this paddock. Now, I'm assuming most fans are familiar with this. If you don't, it's the Velociraptor enclosure. It seems they like to hide right now. The only one I could see is that Charlie. I'm pretty sure that's Charlie. So, quite disappointing. Huge mountain. This entrance. We'll get to that later. Well, why not right now, actually? There's two entrances. So this way is a walk-in enclosure I did with invisible fences. It's for, let's see if we can find one. These things tend to hide. Yeah, Crichtonsaurus. Crichtonsaurus. I don't know how to pronounce it though. So yeah, it's sort of a walk-in habitat. And going back around, because that area I would prefer to show it to everyone watching in the way I intended it to be seen. So, very annoyingly, I'm just gonna cut through the water because I'm lazy. Here is this area. This area is inspired by the roller coaster area Hidden Adventure from the Camp Cretaceous interactive special. I didn't know how it looks like since I never seen it. So I just put whatever I wanted. It's kind of my own version, basically. Again, I had to improvise with the unfitting Jurassic Park gates, but that's whatever. There's some food shops as expected. More restrooms because, as Ian Malcolm says, you gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And then more branding everywhere. This is actually the zipline ride from earlier. Now, I personally really like this. I added like 3 entrances. Now, this is supposed to be like, I want a roller coaster. No, we have roller coaster at home. But this is the roller coaster at home. Let's see if we can view something from here. Oh, we're starting up. Now I'm gonna put this at 2x speed so it actually feels like a coaster. There it is, Tarbosaurus. And a pretty decent view, honestly. Yeah, I used the monorail as sort of a roller coaster, or wannabe roller coaster, through the Tarbosaurus enclosure. So yeah, just as a disclaimer, this is not directly inspired by anything, it's just my own take on it. So now that we've returned, I've shown you pretty much everything there is to see in the well, there are 2 more enclosures, but we'll get to that at the end. So backtracking to the main street for the monorail. I'm putting in slow motion so that the monorail doesn't leave too early, so when we go on at the perfect time. Oh wait, I can just pause everything. So once again, only most of this is inspired by Jurassic World. A lot of other things I just added because I can. I'm recording, but yeah. Sorry, that was, if you heard me, that was just my mother. Sorry for that. So to the monorail station. I think it's departing actually right now. So yeah, very, very nice view of the park, in my opinion. I'm speeding this up because I'm an impatient brat. Of course I'm just joking, I'm not actually insulting myself. No promises? but I might remake this on a flat map so I have more space to add more things, and potentially even add my own version of the dock. But that's not a promise, it's just a maybe. But what I know for sure, I'm gonna try my best to do this since I made this build on my secondary account. But there's a high hopeful chance that the next video after this one, hopefully if everything goes as planned, if everything goes as I intend, the next video is going to be a tour of a Jurassic Park I made with every dino that appears in the movie, novel, and also other sources. But that's not in this video. That will hopefully be the next video. No promises. But if everything is scheduled correctly. So dropping off at the station, the aviary, I added this as a small little advertisement, I guess. I added aviary and signs, and when you go in, there's Dimorphodon. Wait, no, that's Pteranodon, and that's Dimorphodon. Yeah, you can see one eating. Very nice. But in my opinion, what is really nice... Let me hurry this up because I'm gonna eat right after this. I am starving. Oh yeah, right here. I just decided to add the Baryonyx enclosure with Chaos, Grim, and Limbo. So now, continuing up here, around this ginormous aviary dome, we have probably my favorite enclosure other than the T-Rex Kingdom or the Tarbosaurus ride. By the way, nice fountain. I put the Gyrosphere Valley. I added this little queue with walls. You can just walk around in a nice circle. So now let's get to the point already. Now I added a lot of herbivores into this enclosure, so... some parasaurolophid, some parasaurs. Oh wow, it looks like a lot of them are on the near the end of the ride, huh? Well, let's hurry it up then. So in van, you can see some Gallimimus. Some more Gallimimus. Another para. Gallimimus, I don't know what it's doing. See in the distance an Apatosaurus. I don't know what it's doing. I think it's eating. Very nice. And then let's see if we can find some more. Again, the Apatosaurus in better view. Very nice. And there's something there, I think. Triceratops? Wait, never mind, it's just a Patasaurus. I'm just blind. Yay. Nah, I'm just kidding. More of these useless ramps. Let's just skip ahead because I'm getting impatient. Sleeping Apatosaurus, which earlier I somehow mistaken for a sleeping Triceratops. Speaking of which, that caught me off guard. But honestly, quite the theme parky view. Now let's go off track because there's some off track that I would like to see. I think you could see a glimpse Ankylosaurus, Styracosaurus, a lot of Sinoceratops. Is that Sino? Yeah, it's Sino. A lot of Ankylosaurs as well. Stegosaurus. All like is turned on. That's why they're all mixed. Because if I turned on the default like settings, they would all be dead probably. Realistically, yeah, I mean. I'm going off track at this point because I just want to show. Well, that is loud. And I think you could see it. I decided to add Bumpy. Because who doesn't like to see Bumpy? So now moving on. I don't want to do all this walk again. So over here, sorry if my grammar was wrong. This way. The Irex paddock. I even had the crane in the meat it eats from. Even though I don't think it even eats it in this game. Oh, she's eating a goat. Off she goes. So then over here, the last paddock I'm going to show before the video ends. You see it, Scorpius Rex. I added both of them. Very nice. So that is it for the video. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. That is all for that is all for this video. Goodbye. And have a good day, night. Whenever you're watching it, just enjoy the time you're watching it, I guess. I don't know. Bye.